Loose Goose Recluse sunset live stream. It might not be a perler tonight, but welcome to the show. As we walk down to the beach to show you what's going on, we'll make our way into the sand dunes and all that stuff. Hopefully the audio's okay. Got to do a microphone check test. Yes, I can see that there is level going in there, but I've got a feeling we're going to get a bit of a perler. There's been a couple of perler sunsets the last couple of nights, so hopefully you will see something of a special sunset. How's it going, mate? Looking forward to the sunset, mate. No good? All right. That's all right, mate. We're coming down here to get the sunset on a live stream, and the gentleman back there was upset that I filmed him, but it's bad luck. Nobody has a right to privacy in public. Thank you. All right, as we make our way down to the beach, let me know if you can hear us. But I think we're going to get a perler, but then again, maybe not, because the sun could drop behind the clouds that are out there on the horizon. So we might not get the sunset that we think we might get. The last two nights have been fantabulous. So maybe, just maybe, you might get lucky. So let's make our way down and do some passing shots of the car here, just because we can. And we will, so we shall, as we await your information on the screen there. Oh, have we got any comments? Not yet. As we do a passing shot of the vehicle, we'll go to the water's edge. Again, the sunset up there, look at it. It's gonna die off behind those clouds, I think. And I don't have my DSLR camera with me today, which the last couple of nights I've been using my DSLR camera to get a bit of a sunset happening. Why is it saying 2 likes but not one person has checked in? Is that the typical, you look at that, 2 Hemi viewer, welcome to the room. You know how many people it's telling me is in the room? 0. I can see 0 here. But you're in here. 2 people have hit the like button and you're the first person that I've seen come in. So that's interesting. The shadow banning of the Loose Goose Recluse, hence the reason why I've kind of given up. I hope it's going to be a perler. Well, you know what? I think these clouds here will be the afterglow sunset, the afterglow shots. For your benefit, I'm here too. There you go. And it's saying only 1, bro. So this is YouTube playing games with the old hang loose recluse, messing with the Loose Goose Recluse's numbers here. I got a feeling it's going to be a perler. Now, I did put a whole 40-minute video of a sunset the other day. I noticed no one watches this stuff. Nobody cares. But I enjoy doing it. And I did use a DSLR camera and got some great video footage, even last night, but I didn't upload it on this channel. Didn't want to bore you with another one. But I did it all as a time lapse yesterday. So what I'm going to do is go back and get another shot, and I'm going to head down towards the dunes. I've actually got the phone on a different gimbal that I was normally using. Now, if you can see something on your screen, let me know if there's something down here somewhere, because to my view, it's not on the screen. But when I tested the camera, it was showing up. So part of the gimbal I can't hide because it's sort of placed far back on the slidey tripod thing. So there's the sunset locked on the gimbal. Well, the position that we're in. I can manually tilt it, but I'm just letting it go and stay there. We'll get a bit of the car shot in for you. And again, it's locked onto that sunset, so I have to use the thing to rotate it. There we go, down at the beach today. This is Western Australia, if you have just joined us in some part of the world. And again, I'm seeing 0 numbers in the room, guys. And there's comments coming up. How bizarre is YouTube, if that's what it does to us? It senses, I mean, I'm shadow banned. Clearly I'm shadow banned, guys, averaging 30 views on average for each video. 30 views on average for each published video. Yes, that's right. That's why I've walked away from the channel, because I've realized I've lost the battle and I've moved on. So I'll just do a couple of live streams here and there and everywhere for your viewing pleasure at home as we make our way up the beach. Now, there was a bit of smog. I noticed earlier there was a smog trail in the, look at these clouds here. Now, you can't really see it with your eyes, but those ones there, they're like a 3D looking cloud. I'll pan up to the clouds. They look bizarre with the real eyes. They're a lower lying level of cloud. Let's hope we do. I think we're going to get a perla of a sunset. I hope so. But it could be a flop. The clouds could be very thick there on the horizon, which means we might not get... good. Did you just say there's nothing on the screen there, 2Hemi viewer? And thank you. 2Hemi, yes, nothing is... shot a full... good. So it's zoomed in a little bit to allow for something or whatever. I'm just going to change mode on the gimbal so I can operate it a bit better, so I can actually pan without having to use the joystick. Here we go. So I will pan around and up the beach. Hey, maybe I should put a filter on for this sunset. Yes, I think that we need some kind of filter. What's beam? No, we don't want no stupid beam. We just want something that makes the sunset pop. What's this 8mm thing? Oh, hell no. We want to make this sunset pop when it does. Oh, not that. No, we don't. Pop. Okay, well, we'll leave it on pop. If that's no good, we can always change it. Now, am I zoomed in or out? I don't know what's going on. I never know, because I rush these things. See, that's... I'll show you no filter. That's no filter there, folks. That's no filter, and this is pop. There you go, pop. Do you think I should leave it on pop? Looks too blue. Yeah, I think it's the camera, because it really does even look blue to me without any filter. So that's no filter there, all right? So that's no filter. So we'll just pan around to the left. And let me know if you're hearing me okay. I hope you're not hearing me through the phone. Listen to this. Now, if I blow into this microphone, you're going to hear wind noise. If you heard lots of wind noise then, the wireless mic isn't working. So you think no filter. Okay, no filter it is. No filter. So that's just what it is. Can't change it. I'm just going to tick no filter, get it off the screen. Yeah, you can't do any sort of form of manual settings here. No wind noise, no... Well, there is, yes. Well, yeah, the filter is on my chest. But if I blow into the phone mic and you don't hear it, like the whole blown out sound, then it'll be good. So what I might do is just make my way up the beach, go through the crowd here. There's a crowd on the beach, because it's a spectacle, these Western Australian sunsets, as the sun sets in the west, where the sun sets the best, guys. Don't forget that. Ooh, the gimbal just went AWOL as I moved, but that's okay. Hopefully it's looking smooth your end of the world. Oh, this man's caught a fish. Let's go over and see what this man caught. For you folks at home, let's see what's been caught over here. There we go. There's a bit of a fish. Nice catch, mate. Live on camera. Beautiful. This looks like a trevally. Yeah, it is. Yeah, bloody hell, mate. Nice. I've never seen anything like it. I've caught off this beach here. That's a brilliant catch, buddy. Caught all on a live stream. I'll have to tell you the channel so you can go and have a look. There it goes back. I would have been eating that. I remember we used to catch lots of them in Victoria off the Victorian jetties when I was 15, but good on you for catch and release. Good on you, mate. Yeah, bloody hell. That's a trevally off the beach here in Perth, suburban Western Australia there, folks. The weather has been magic, of course. And the other thing is, this isn't winter. We're 1 week out of winter and everyone's at the beach. Brilliant catch, mate. I'm glad I got that on the thing. I'll have to tell you the live stream. I'll tell your wife, actually. She'll probably remember. But I don't expect you to like my channel, but you can always go and watch the live stream later to the part where you caught the fish.
What's your channel called?
You're only 8 minutes in. It's Hang Loose Recluse.
Hang Loose with?
Hang Loose Recluse.
Recluse.
Yes. Did you get that, ma'am? Did you get the name of the channel?
Hang Loose with Coots?
Yes, Hang Loose Recluse.
I reckon
Is that on
YouTube, yes. So you can see that fish being caught. You can always, if you know how to screen record and do all that stuff, you can always screen record it. I'll just stay here while you log in and have a look. Yeah, yep, that's it. Another word, R-E-C-L-U-S-E. Now, I don't normally tell people when I do these things, but because your husband caught a nice fish, I thought you might as well go see the footage. There it is there, that's me there. So if you click on that to get it in your playlist, and that therefore it's in your memory. So even if you scroll back, you tap to go back and you can watch the fish part, but it's all good. Yeah. As I've rolled in, so I'm going to cover this sunset. Thank you very much. But again, I don't expect you to like the channel because I'm anti-government stuff and I'm shadow banned on YouTube. I like to take the piss, if you know what I mean. But because you've got nice English accents, I know you don't mind taking the piss out of the government. Anyway, you guys have a good session. I'll just go ask the gentleman over here what he's caught today. Excuse me, sir, you caught as much as this guy fishing caught today? Anything?
Caught?
Yeah, caught any fish?
No. My fish is a fishing weight.
Oh, I apologise, you're a blind person. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry about that. I thought you had vision. I thought you were just a fisherman coming down the beach to catch some fish, but I realise that's your blind totem. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Well, I am catching fish, but it's a different kind of fish.
Yes, I know. Your fish is in the bag here. Look at this. What have you got in there, sir?
This type of
Oh,
fish.
you're just going to have to go and hunt for that one.
Did I look
Oh, you did just there,
There
mate.
it is.
Lucky I got it on camera just for you at home.
Here we go.
Awesome.
I hope it's silver.
Yeah, well, looks good, mate. Well, hopefully you're lucky. But if there's no sunset today, we've got some good action already, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
So brilliant here. Let's get up in the dunes. Let's get down by the water and see what this sun's doing. Looks like it's going to be a flop. It has disappeared.
This is for YouTube?
Yeah, just my silly channel. Thank you.
Ah, right, okay.
My silly channel and just doing live streams.
So what is it called?
Oh, it's called Hang Loose Recluse. Hang Loose Recluse.
Hang loose.
But don't tell anybody. No, it's three
No,
words.
that's what
Hang
you're
loose, recluse, you know, like a person who keeps to himself, like
Okay.
one man show. Hang loose, recluse. And it's good to see the lady over here is actually watching it on her YouTube while her husband fishes in the background. Good on you, ma'am. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you don't mind the audio because it's all on my chest, wirelessly, of course. I like to make sure I got good audio. That's the biggest thing. And good luck, guys. I'll film yous from up here and see what yous get. What a brilliant session down the beach. Who would think that we are 1 week out of winter, guys? This is 1 week out of winter. The last couple of weeks have just been unbelievably fantastic. The weather down here today has just been magic. It's been a beautiful day. We've had a couple of great sunsets the last couple of nights. But I don't think the sunset that I'm thinking is going to happen today because there's a lot of cloud blockage on the line there. But I like seeing the gentleman over here catch fish because it's entertainment for me. And what a nice trevally. I think they, what are they called again, sir? That fish you caught? What do they call them here in WA? I know as trevally. Skipjack, that's right, skipjack, skipper, yes. Because I'm an ex-Victorian, you see. We used to catch lots of them in the 90s when I was a teenager at a place called Port Albert, Welsh Pool. Well, not the Western Australian Welsh Pool. We're talking Port Welsh Pool of Victoria. We used to catch a lot at Port Albert, even off the jetties. Lots of, we used to fish a lot with my dad's boats. But we did a lot of trevally fishing off the jetty there at Port Albert and Port Welsh Pool. We used to get heaps in the 90s. Things changed, of course. They just weren't around anymore as much in Victoria. But that was nice to see that trevally. That was definitely edible. I grew up eating a lot of those types of trevally. And they have a sea lice that regurgitates out of the mouth once they get caught. A sound appears. Makes that type of sound and out comes the sea lice. Yes, look at that flat ocean, guys. That's the Indian Ocean, if you're wondering, if you have just joined us. This is Western Australia at its finest. This is suburban Perth, metropolitan Perth, 25 kilometres from the city, north. What a glorious day today. Absolutely fantastic day today as we try and get a good sunset, but I don't think it's going to happen. But we've got some good footage of a gentleman catching a fish, a blind man coming down for a fish. But unfortunately, look, he looks like a blind man. Let's just follow the blind man around for a little bit. Well, I might tell him where to go because it looks like he's having trouble getting up off the beach. So I'll try and help the blind man get back up off the beach. I'll just try and help him. Let's see what he gets. Hopefully he gets something good for you folks at home. This is some good footage here today. Look at this, down on the beach. That's what it's all about, having subjects in the video.
The blind man restored his sight.
That's what I was just saying. I better help the blind man get off the beach because it looks like he's walking. Yes, he's heading in the right direction. I better get the blind man with the sun in the background. Awesome, sir. I appreciate your camaraderie. Thank you. So the blind man heads off the beach looking for the... He dropped his bus money on the way in. He's trying to find his bus money. He thought he was at the shopping centre, but he made it down to the beach. That's what happens when you're a blind man. No offence to the blind people out there, sir. You have a good day, mate. It's all a bit of fun. Hopefully if the blind people are listening, they have a bit of a laugh too, but it's not, it's nothing to be laughed at, of course. I mean, everyone, empathy for blind people out there. Now, in this day and age, in this world that we live in, that could be deemed insensitive. But it was just a joke. See, humour's not allowed anymore in the world. Why is this thing rolling like this? Bear with me as we get the shot stabilised. I'm liking it. Thank you. All right, custom 1. I'm on a custom gimbal setting now. Yes, it's going to be a flop of a sunset tonight, unfortunately, but that's all right. You got the live stream. You can still see how beautiful it is down here. I'm probably ruining for lots of people that are down here, because you know what it's like when you're near the water, your voice just travels. Every time I'm down here, I'm always hearing people, and again, I'm happy to hear that the lady down there, the lovely lady down there with the fisherman, who was catching the fish. Well, we got some people down here who want to go on screen because they can and they will. They're probably WAG school today, down here all day. Where wouldn't you rather be? I mean, where would you rather be? School or the beach? Nothing like the beach all day. 1 week before winter here in Western Australia. What a beautiful evening down here. Wow, no, I don't need to interview. I just interviewed a couple of people, Hammer 88. Roll back, I've done a couple of interviews just then. You're right, you missed the blind man. And the gentleman over here just caught a nice fish on the beach as I rolled in. So just as I got down on the beach, I was filming the bit of this car, but you can always watch that later after the live stream. It's about 5 or 6 minutes in. But I think we might get an afterglow in those clouds. Now keep in mind, if you have just joined us from somewhere else around the world, this is Western Australia. Now all you people know what Australia looks like on the map. This is the west side of Australia, where the sun sets best, because the sun sets in the west, where the sun sets the best. That's right, I can say that as an ex-Victorian. Now I am up on the surf rescue thing. I'll just show you a bit of footage of that. There it is, Surf Rescue 101. Come to the beach and do a live stream and rescue all the people who don't like being on TV. This is your opportunity for a live stream. Oh, we've got some more people over there. I'll just zoom in. What's going on? I'll go back to your comments in a minute. Zooming looks terrible on the live stream because the phones just don't have the right capacity to pick up all this detail on the screen unless they're zoomed out like this. I wonder if the gentleman over there caught some more fish. So I'm going to go back up into the dunes, but I'm going to walk backwards. I'm going to go to the water, and I'm going to lock on to the waters to where the sun should supposedly set. So I'll go back down to the water's edge, which I haven't done a fancy shot yet. I'm close to the water so you can see it before it gets too dark. And I've got to go into a gimbal mode. Mode 1, 2, and 3. Here we go, getting down to the water's edge. Hopefully we don't drench the phone. I'm sure you guys will dip in your pockets and help buy me a new one. Sure, that would be dreaming, folks. That would be dreaming as the waves wash in. And we'll try and get a bit of the sunset and a bit of water. And I got wet feet the other night and I don't want to get wet feet again. Whoops, I nearly got a wet camera. But that's okay. All right, so I am in the zone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back up into the dunes pointing towards the sun. So you can see everything from here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is walk on up. I'll wait for this wave to roll in. Fancy shot coming up? Not really. Just, I'll show you how I could just hold the camera up and walk and it will lock onto the sun, where the sunset should be. So if this was a perler of a sunset, you would be witnessing this. So I'm going to go up into the dunes now, and you'll see how this gimbal will lock onto that spot where I left from. So if it was a fine sunset and it was activated right now, you would certainly be locked onto the sun setting, but unfortunately it is a bit of a flop tonight because of the clouds covering the horizon, which means that There's no glow, but there might be some afterglow. So we will hang around until night time. Now last night I was down here and there was a fox just after dark come running out. Yes, here we are in the spot. It's a nice little spot up here. And I saw a fox come out just after dark. See how it's locked on? Well, it might have moved. If I move the gimbal too much, it does go, but it mostly should have locked. Now I'm going to tilt it so you can see the drone landing pad for the surf rescue drone patrol. There it is for you folks at home. Now to the people that have just joined us, particularly the lady and gentleman down on the beach who caught the fish, awesome, thanks for watching. Now don't expect you to hang around, my channel's a little bit silly. I swear sometimes, a lot of times. I do some political stuff, but I've kind of been walking away from the channel a little bit. But I do like the idea of commentary. And if you ever need an event where I could do commentary for you, then don't forget to comment and we'll work something out. Because I can comment sports clubs, anything, MC, through PA systems. I can do it all. While we're down here, look, it's boring up here because the sun isn't. Oh no! I thought I was charging my phone this afternoon. I've just got low power mode. I'm in 10%, guys. That's terrible. I was supposed to have 100% battery. I haven't got the charger cord with me. Or the bank. I was meant to have 100% when I left because I had my phone on charge all afternoon at work. Now, clearly it didn't, only got 10%. I'm devastated at that, so this was a perler. And I bet you it does turn into a perler. I should have bought my camera as a backup, but I didn't. So you've got all sorts of people down here filming well, there's the gentleman, husband and wife, doing their fishing. Well, I've got lots of batteries there, Bill Brett, heaps of systems to do that. But I just didn't set it up tonight because I thought, well, because I can get about 2.5 hours out of a full battery. I didn't even look at the battery level. It sure is. So I didn't even look at the battery level. Information. It's information for China. I sell this to China because they're coming to take your homes and take your jobs and take your land and take your freedom. So this is going to China. So they want, your generation's going to feel the wrath of China. Do you understand what that means? Yes, you might think we're all free now, but your liberties and freedom will be taken away piece by piece as generations go by. And your generation will be going to war. Mind you, your generation will be going to war. Thank you. Sorry? Just with drones, and the target can't miss. But there is always collateral damage in war, and that's what the government wants. They need war so they can practice skills that we can't lose. It's what they like to do. Yes, the government always wants to practice. They practice wars with each other, senseless wars, pointless wars, and it will be the youth of today that will be adults soon going to those wars. So enjoy your future, folks. Thank you. All right, hopefully that was a good lesson learned as we pan around on 10% because we are going to go flat. Damn it, I haven't got a power bank in the vehicle, which is no good. I know you want more. It's been like this every night for the last week, 2 weeks. Now, we haven't really had a winter yet, so speaking of who I was just talking about, you know who I was talking about? Yes, those people. Just fair. Only the intelligent people will know what I mean. There you go. All right, so here we are back down on the beach. 10% battery life, and let's check out the lifesaver coming out of the water, saving people as we go to war. I'm only joking. But it's the truth, you guys know it, it's coming. I guess when US say jump, you say how high. What's up, taxi? Well, my battery's about to go flat, guys. I was supposed to be fully charged Unfortunately, I've missed out on a really good sunset and the ball comes my way. I'm about to pick up the ball, and good thing is it's a Richmond football. Yes, I might be colourblind, but that's Tigers if you ask me. That's black and yellow, the best team in the AFL. Watch the Loose Goose Recluse have a kick one-handed here. And I'm going to ask the gentleman to kick it back to me so I can do a one-handed grab. Could you kick me a shot, bro, and I'll show you how to do a Gary Ablett. Here we go. Ablett! Woo! One hand, guys. One hand straight on the chest. One hand on the camera. Let's do another Gary Ablett. Can you give us a Gary Ablett? There we go. Ablett. But Ablett normally used to tuck it in. You guys can't see me at home, but I'm marking that every time. The Richmond Tigers football. There it is. He's trying to do the Ablets now, but only I was good at those. Thanks, boss. Can I grab another one off you? Oh, here we go. Ablett. Even though I wasn't a Geelong supporter, but Ablett was a legend in my era. Now what I'm going to do is turn the camera around. Hang on. Is it that one? Yes, here you go. Or you're going to get something in the way. Let's see if I can get this on shot. All right, let's do a Gary Ablett. You ready? Hopefully I'm in the shot here. Oh, Ablett! I got it, guys. I got it. And I'll have another kick back. Not bad for a nearly 50-year-old, eh? Can I do one more Ablett and I'll get out of your way? Yes, Ablett. And my knee's gone. I'm going to have to get some interchange. Sorry, mate. Good Tigers footy. I like that one.
Yeah, what's the count?
Oh, it's hang loose, recluse. 3 words. But you have to have gone to school and not been wagon surfing down on the beach.
Okay.
So you've come down here. Much?
Yeah.
What I mean by that is you have to know how to spell recluse. Most people don't. So if you're wagging school and you come surfing a lot, you probably might not know how to spell.
No, I'm pretty good.
You know, I've lost breath because of those kicks, guys. But I'm nearly 50. You guys are doing pretty good. All right. All right. That's 3 words: hang, loose, recluse. R-E-C-L-U. I just commentate anything. So I'll show you. And it looks like there was a bird here earlier, and that bird went 1 step forward to there, and then it took another step over here, and then it kept on going up over here. That's right, folks. I'll commentate anything. I'll commentate that dude over there. He wants the ball. This dude's being greedy. He doesn't want to let the ball go. His mate's waiting for the footy. We're going back into play here. Let's see what happens. Oh, he handballs. There he goes. He just kicks a kick. Who's going to make the first drop? The first drop loses. Oh, looks like we have a winner on the left. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your time. You just have a good one. All right, son. No, I don't do any. I only do YouTube. I hate social media, bro. I reckon it's poison of society, to be honest. 4 million. Keep in mind, each million is one person. I like to call them millions. All right, me phone's nearly dead. We'll watch a cast here. All right, miles out there. I'm going to have to come back and read your comments when I'm not live, guys, because I'm nearly out. They're going to knock me off. What's that standing there? I'm reading comments. I'm trying to get to them. Sorry, guys, I am going to miss the comments because I've just got to keep on filming till this battery's dead. And it's going to drop out. And appreciate that. And what I'll do now is I'll just get out of here, make my way up into the dunes again. Yeah, I'm spewing. It was a bit of a floppy sunset for you, but kind of glad because the battery's dead. Because if the battery wasn't dead, I'd be devo. But once again, I'll reiterate, we are in Western Australia. This is 1 week out of our winter. Everyone's down at the beach. Well, this is basically, we got so much beach here in Western Australia. This is what the beaches look like all year round, basically. Superb. That's our code of football here. I tease the guys because we're in Western Australia. The team is blue and yellow, but I always like to pretend with my age that I'm a bit colourblind. And it was Richmond Tigers, which is black and yellow, which was my team back in the day. Hopefully you saw me doing my old 90s Ablett's hand grabs. Yes, that's right. One hand, tuck the ball in under the chest while fending off your opponent, of course. Oh, there we go. I can hear my voice over there. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. To be honest, ma'am, all I like to do is entertain people, if that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. Just be silly, you know, have fun. But my battery's about dead. I was meant to have a fully charged battery. Good work there, mate. Good shots.